We're rolling.
Okay. We are going to trade this 650 watt power supply for the 430. So the guest computer can have something better, like run better. We are also trading some RAM, the cooler. I think we're trading the graphics card, are we?
Yeah, well, that's the reason why we need a better power supply, because the 430 watt power supply that's currently in it might not be enough for the high-end XFX GPU that we're going to be putting in this for your guests. So yeah, we need to change it out and use the 430 watt power supply from my Rogue build. It's kind of a domino effect. You donated your 650 watt power supply, your RGB power supply, for this build.
The guest computer?
Yeah. So, and you got the 750 watt to replace it.
Which is downstairs with my computer.
The Republic of Gamers Strix power supply.
Mm-hmm.
And
this power supply is going to go to a different computer.
Yeah, my Rogue build.
Yeah.
Which is going to use low-end graphics and doesn't really need anything super powerful. So for 430 watts is more than ample for my purposes for my Rogue build, which is just for testing software that you know, I'm unsure about, and hardware maybe I'm not too certain about, so I don't mess up anything on my main computers.
Although before we get started, builder tip.
Yes.
If you needed to hang your headphones somewhere, you can get some hooks, you know, for aprons and stuff. Yeah. Like put them right here.
Yeah, you could hot glue
This has already been used on the wall, but it didn't work that well, so we're putting it on this computer for our headphones, so they aren't just like scattered around and stuff.
Yeah,
just a little builder's tip to start off.
Some place to hang your headphones. So the first step would be to
get the
glass off. Mm-hmm. So you got to be careful with that. Okay.
I'm careful. Don't worry.
All right. Okay. And you can pass me the glass after you're done. So yeah, the side panel has to come off to be able to reach inside and take the take the panel off. Now this was another thing we want to do is change out all the fans, because some of the fans are pink, and some of the fans are red, and some of the fans
don't work.
Yeah, and it's not that they're broken, it's just that there's a connection that isn't tight, so we have to find out where that is. Yeah, stuff. But at the same time, they're not the right fans anyway. All right, okay, I'll take that off your hands for you. It's recessed, yes. Okay, because it's glass.
And you could actually clean it since it's out.
Yeah, we can clean it, yeah. I will do that before we put it back on. So now, the hard part. Okay, I'm going to have to take the camera off and you wouldn't believe it. Copper top, we got a problem.
What?
Another problem. We got a flashing battery warning icon. Well, we'll see how far we go with this. Hopefully it won't die in the middle of it. But
no.
Dumpster divers, amateur home videos. The power supply. So the first thing you want to do is you want to remove this. This here, that is the plug. We covered it up. Mm-hmm. But there's a
Oh, that's hard to get out. Can you do it?
You want me to do it? Okay, you hold the camera.
I can't get it out.
Because we covered it up with tape. And oh boy, that is in there, eh? And we have to pull the main power cable from There, the connector from the thing. All right, there. Normally you could do that. I've seen you do it before.
Yeah,
Okay,
but
so
that's...
now, got to tip it back up and get the other panel off, right?
This one on the back.
My goodness, she actually let me do something.
Yeah, I know. That's because I couldn't do it.
That's because I went and put black tape over top of it, which is probably kind of overkill. Electrician tape. But
You didn't need to do that, but you decided to do it anyway because,
Yeah.
I don't know,
well,
you're a bit weird.
your friends don't much care for spaghetti and mustard. Okay, now
What does that mean?
they call it actually mustard and ketchup, like red and yellow wiring. Okay, spin it around. It's not the look anymore these days. Yeah, that's right. Okay, so all right.
Pull out drawer.
Yeah.
It's been a while since I worked
She
on
did
this,
that.
so-
Yeah. Okay.
This is the power supply right here.
Yeah, all those cables have to be disconnected. So whenever you see a power supply line connected to any of the cables, you have to disconnect it first. You can't just yank and pull. You have to disconnect first.
Well, not completely. This is a big mess, okay? I'm not
Yeah.
completely sure where is
So
it.
disconnect it. Disconnect it. Disconnect your
This is...
your SSDs.
Is this even connected to the power supply?
Yep. All those cables are
This
connected to the power
is-
supply. You disconnect them all. That's right.
That's one.
Yeah,
This
that's,
one I don't think is connected
that's
to
a
the power
drive.
supply.
yeah.
Gonna-
We could just pop that right off, put it back on after.
Okay. It's a lot of work getting a power supply away.
Yeah, it is. In fact, of all the components that you remove from your computer, the power supply is probably the most complex because it provides power to all your components. So there's a lot of disconnecting going on there.
Is this already disconnected? I'm pretty sure it is, but I'm checking.
Got it upside down.
I'm just checking.
Yep.
It's already
Following
disconnected.
the wires. Okay, well, these have to be disconnected, right, to the fans. All the power to the fans got to get disconnected. Yeah.
Oh my goodness, this
Yeah.
is such a huge mess.
Yes, and we're going to straighten it out with cable ties, cable management.
We better. Because this is hard to do. I'm pretty sure we
Yeah,
already
that's got to pull
disconnected.
through, yeah. That
Did
has
we
to pull through
disconnect
somehow.
that?
Well, this looks like another thing that needs to be disconnected, yep. And then you got to pull that all the way through.
Yeah, this was already disconnected. Good,
Careful,
good.
you don't want to break the SSD thing there.
I'm being careful, don't worry.
All right. There we go. That's the main. Okay, so you've
Okay.
got the main now. Yeah, all the fans got to be taken off. Yeah, all your fans have to be disconnected from the main cable. I think
Ow.
that one's already disconnected from the main cable.
And I think...
See, anything with sleeving on this is likely your power supply. So you see that's connected to a fan. Look, see that? That's connected to a fan. So there, fan's disconnected.
Yay! No, this is connected.
Yeah. All right, there we go.
Okay, now I know what to look for.
Now you know what to look for. Yeah. See, you generally people won't learn until they get their hands on. So I'm letting you do the hands-on part. Okay. Now.
Go away, you fans. In the way. I don't know how I can sort this thing. Like,
Yeah.
what have I done? What have I not done?
Well, look at this one. Where's this one going? Looks like it's connected to something.
Okay. Even though it's upside down, it still works.
You gotta find out where it's connected to.
This is not connected.
Disconnected.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a dust filter. Okay.
Got it.
You got it? Okay.
And this unplugged.
Okay.
I'm trying to
Very
look
good.
for anything.
Looks like you got everything.
I
Now,
did?
here's the trick. You got to try to push these
Wait.
cables out the back as you. Oh, and you know what you gotta also do?
What? Get
Flip it
this
up.
through.
Flip it up to the top. Yeah, that. Flip it up. See where that wire, that cable you're touching. Where does it plug into? Yeah, up there.
The motherboard.
Yeah, the motherboard.
Okay, I can do it. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh. You
Yeah.
have to have small fingers.
You got to push that clip down
I
to,
can't
release
find
it.
the clip.
Ah, that's the problem. Can you feel it?
Yep, found it.
And then pull it out.
My goodness gracious.
Yeah, I can't even get the camera in there so you can see, they can see what you're disconnecting.
I need like some sort of...
Want me to try it?
No.
No. Yeah, that little lever has to be pressed down and then it gets pulled out.
Press down and I just can't do it.
Well, you can hold the camera and let the old man do it.
No.
No. I want to disconnect it.
Scratching up my finger on that thing.
Okay, hold the camera. Let me do it. Okay, first of all, I'm going to feel with my finger. Oh, this is a tough one. Because you know what?
Why?
The clip is actually being blocked by the cable. So you got to push the cable forward first. Ugh, it's annoying. There. Now the cable's forward. Now I can peel the clip. Even then, for me, it's tough.
Also with this one, it was tough. The other ones are easy, just...
You know what? You may have to take the fan off just to be able to reach in there to unclip it. So I'll take the camera and you can take this back fan off.
Okay.
Because you don't have the fingers to reach.
Where's the screw?
Right there. So we have to take the back pan off just to reach, have
This
clearance.
isn't screwed in correctly.
Well, good.
It was loose.
Good. We can do it right next time. We forgot our tray for our screws.
That's okay. As long as we keep the screws together, it should be fine.
Yeah. Like they say, it's easier to dismantle than it is to build. But with computers, that's not necessarily the case, especially if you happen to want to save your components. All right.
Okay, I think I can do it.
You think you can get that clip now?
I got close. Let's use this hand.
Move in.
This thing is the real problem.
It is, eh?
Now it's wobbly. Uh-oh.
The heat sink. It's really on there, eh? Let me look.
You do it.
I'm going to try putting it down on its side. Pretty sure that's the clip. I see what you mean about the wobbly heatsink. I'll do it this way. There's one. Boy, that was really on there. There's the two undone. Okay.
There you go.
I hope the camera got that. Careful. Don't want to drag it on the clips. Okay, so now what you got to do is unscrew these 4 bolts from the power supply.
We should probably get this through.
So flip this back up. Okay. Yeah.
Do I fit that through?
One at a time, I guess.
Yeah.
1, 2. There we are. See all these cables? Look at all these cables that have to be disconnected. That's a lot.
Mhm. But you'll eventually do it. So I'm just gonna take this thing off. It's
Could be
getting-
washed. Could be ran under water. Okay, now you got to
These screws, 1, 2, 3, 4. These 4 screws have to be unscrewed. There.
That's one.
Ah, it's magnetized.
Yeah.
Forgot that this
Yeah,
screwdriver.
I magnetized that screwdriver. I have done hundreds of computers with that screwdriver.
Thought it'd be loose enough. There.
Yeah. One of our friends is playing a game on this computer, and they were ripping and stuttering. They were getting. And,
It was glitching out, and they started not being able to see their character.
so we said, "That's it. We're going to get them. We're going to put a better GPU in the computer."
And even though my new power supply doesn't glow in my computer and it doesn't make it bluer,
Not RGB.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's fine.
But this computer is, and it's made. The pink is the theme. Okay, so now you got to move it out the side. Not that side, the other side. No, not that side, the other side.
What side?
The front side. Not the side, black side. Yeah, that side.
It'd be easier through the back.
Yeah, you push them through the back. I don't think you can pull through there. Yeah. Yes.
No, because
Oh.
the corner is clipped.
Oh, I see. So it's made different. Okay. All right, we'll do it this way.
It's this side. You have to push it through this side. Now, that's so weird.
Yeah, it is. It's coming though. That's just the way that thing's built. And this cable's kind of in the way. Yeah. There we go. The 430 watt EVGA
Power supply.
80 plus
Now I have to put
power
this one
supply.
in. Same way the other one went
Okay,
in.
well, why don't we do that on another video, because the battery keeps flashing a warning on this one.
Okay.
And there it is though, folks. She got it
yeah.
out with Dad's help this time. Hey,
But with everything else, I'm not going to let you help, so. Good for
well,
you.
that's how you learn actually. It's by hands-on, right? Hands-on experience. So anyway, this one doesn't have any RGB at all. So this particular 430 watt EVGA, I think it is. Yeah. Power supply, but it's a good power supply. So
Obviously.
for my purposes, it'll work just fine. And for my Rogue PC. And definitely, right now there's a Sapphire graphics card in this. That's going to go too. We're going to take that out. Because we're going to be putting in a very nice gamer XFX high-end overclock type graphics card GPU. So no more stuttering, no more ripping, no more tearing. We're also changing out
It's gonna be smooth.
yeah, we're gonna change out the
Intel cooler, which I was right about.
I know, right from the beginning you were right about that. That cooler, she's like, Dad, this cooler sucks. I'm like, what? It still works.
It's going to explode. No,
Yeah.
it's not. It's not gonna explode, but
Yeah, it's not gonna
that's
explode, but yeah.
not a good cooler.
No, we're gonna put a nice pink
Cooler! A pink cooler. They
Can you believe it?
They exist. The metal
Yeah.
is pink. Everything's pink. Doesn't
And we're
glow.
changing out the red fans, and we're just gonna put all pink fans because they have them now.
Pink, 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 pink,
pink
pink,
LED
pink.
fans. I wonder if your RGB fancy here 650 watt unit also gives a pink lighting. But yes, for her fans, which is funny because her friends, most of her gamer friends are guys,
Yeah.
but they don't mind using it. They like that.
It doesn't matter if it's pink. It's a computer.
Yeah, but
Boys can.
she wanted pink, so we went with pink. And it's an interesting color.
Pink is
Well,
not
her mom has a
strictly
pink
girl
computer, too.
color. It can
That's
be a
true.
boy
Pink
color
is
as
not
well.
strictly a girl color. That's true.
I know
Okay,
quite
all right.
a bit of boys who.
But I
like
wouldn't
the
want
color
my
pink.
computer to be pink. But anyway, you know, to each their own, right? We all have our preferences. Okay, so this is it. This is part one of the,
Bye.
what is this called? Swapping out. We need a title for this.
Guest computer.
Oh yeah, swapping out power supply in the guest computer.
Or guest computer rebuilding.
Guest computer PSU swap.
Okay.
How does that sound? Okay,
That
guest
sounds good.
computer PSU swap. All right, thank you for watching, and be sure to stay tuned for
guys.
the video number 2, installing a 650 watt power supply, or whatever, part 2. Anyway,
Bye.
thanks for watching. God bless you.